Oh, you've got to be kidding me. There's a big tsunami going straight for our tsunami chaser boat. Okay, we got to start building this thing. And of course, we're going to be building this thing with this thing on, so the tsunami is going to be harassing us this entire time. But today we're going to be adding systems to this thing, including a really good radar and a whole bunch of other crap. So the first thing I got planned for today is actually to put some things on these monitors here. So probably like some type of mapping and radar system we could put on both of these things. I don't exactly know what, but we're going to find out today. And just for now, we're going to be doing a small radar like this on this thing. Nothing too large, you know, we don't want it to be too, you know, over dramatic. But yeah, I feel like this will definitely do the trick if we, you know, need any type of radar. I'm pretty sure this can reach across the entire map. Oh, hold on. We don't want to delete. There we go. And we're going to be borrowing this radar system right here. And as you can see, they have the same type of large radar we're going to want on the top of this thing. So let's go ahead. Hold on a second. We want to copy the bottom spinny part, I believe, too. See, look, if we put it down one block here, there's a spinny part with it. We cannot forget about that. Okay, so we're going to cut this out here and slam it back to where we have our old radar here on the boat. This radar doesn't do anything. We're going to replace it here, obviously, with this good looking one. All right, we're going to be putting the small radar right here, and then we cannot forget to merge it in like so it doesn't fall out of the place. And yeah, the boat's waterproof. I'm a little bit worried about our escape pod here. Hopefully it doesn't hit the radar when it's spinning, because this is a very large area, I'm just going to say, of a spinning radar. Okay, so let's go ahead and copy all these systems over. There's a giant microcontroller right here we're going to be using for this thing today. So thankfully it's all in one, and there's not like a billion other ones. Okay, so let's just slam that in there. Oh wow, this thing is absolutely giant. Hold on a second. Look at this microcontroller. We have to put it sideways for this thing to fit in here. I mean, it is a radar. It's one of the most important microcontrollers in this thing. We're definitely going to roll with it. Okay, so we're going to put that right there. Let's go ahead and look at all the other sensors that this thing actually has with it. So there's like a GPS thing here. That seems a little bit important for a radar. So we're going to be copying the rest of the stuff over here if it lets me. I think there's a battery on this thing. We do not need the battery. We're going to be adding our own battery today for this entire thing. We're going to add a backup and emergency battery. So we're going to have all the backup systems in place here if I can get this thing all situated. And then if we go and you can actually see I had to replace the monitor to something even larger. It was just this 2x3 on this side, but now we have a 3x3. This thing's giant. Let's go ahead and connect some video feeds. So we got the video feed here. You guys are probably wondering why the logic nodes look different. I think this is normally like a green color or something, but I am recording on a laptop right now. So yeah, that's why we're gonna be connecting the composite here, because I do believe we can actually touch the monitor, which is pretty neat. Let's see, tracking input. No, I don't think we actually can. Never mind. Oh geez, yes we can. Okay, I had it messed up. So it's this thing already connected to the monitor over there. We're gonna go ahead and just switch it all to ours. Perfect. So now this should 100% work, besides the electrical part, but we'll get this situated. All right, I believe we have the radar done for this thing. We're gonna test that here in just a bit when we spawn this back in. I don't know if we'll be able to pick up the tsunami, but let's go ahead and start on the mapping system, because we need to know where we're at. That's very important. Let's go ahead and go to the microcontrollers here. You know what? Here, how do we do this where we can save this vehicle? All right, I'm currently looking for the mapping system we normally use. I don't know if it's one of the, it might be this one. Hold on, I have to verify. All right, here, you know what? We're gonna be using Zizo's radar mapping system here. So we're gonna have a secondary radar on this thing, which isn't actually abnormal for boats in real life. They normally have backups of a lot. So I'm not even joking. Like, it's pretty insane. Normally 3 radars for larger boats. Let's go and put this towards the front here. Would it look better front or back one block? I feel like that'd be good. Okay, so we're gonna paste that in, merge it in, and we're gonna copy all the monitors here. I think this monitor is actually compatible with our current setup here, which is just amazing. So let's go to video, and we're gonna connect it to our video. Let's go do this off screen so I don't have to bore you guys. Man, these radar microcontrollers are no joke. These things are giant. We might just fill up the entire panel here with these microcontrollers and literally nothing else. So merge that in there. We got the microcontroller in. What else do we need? All right. The cool thing about this one is it actually has sonar on it. So we can see if there's a megalodon or something under us, which is really cool. I don't think we're gonna be adding LiDAR today. Yeah, probably not on a boat like this. All right, now that we got those done, what is actually next for this thing? Oh geez, hold on. You guys saw that too? We didn't even paint the inside of these. That looked terrible. All right, we cannot forget about the camera. So remember this monitor I put on the back of this TV here? Or that made no sense. The monitor I put on the back of this ladder. Yeah, so that's gonna actually display the front of the boat here. So maybe right here would be a good camera option. Oh, that'd be perfect. Okay, so this is gonna show us exactly where we're gonna be going in real time to the people back there, because they can't like see directly in front of us. They can only see to the sides. And there's also a bedroom downstairs that needs the same thing. So we just go ahead and connect video to both monitors. I'm gonna hold down control to get it to all of them. There we go. Let's see, how should we turn these monitors on here? We gotta have a button down here. So we're gonna go ahead and copy this button right here, and we're just gonna put it directly, we'll do under the monitor here, and then connect it all up. So there we go. So now that should be able to turn on. We'll do that for the next one here. Oh, this thing looks awesome. We're going to be using NJ's weather system here. If you guys don't know, I'm actually using NJ's shirt. That's why it has the N on it. Stormworks does not like me, so they didn't make a shirt for me yet. But let's go ahead and put this weather thing in here somewhere. Where would the weather be at? Where do you guys think it'd be? Maybe like on the side of the boat, like right here. Maybe we could have like a panel. No, there's a chair there. That won't work. You know what? I'm sorry. One of these seats has to go. Okay, we did remove one seat right there. Hopefully they don't mind. We're gonna be putting our weather mapping system here. Actually, it's not a mapping system. It's really just a like it tells us the percentage of rain if it's at 10% or 100, you know, stuff like that. And now we have an entire row of sensors here that we have to place somewhere in this thing. I'm thinking in the middle of the solar panels right here. And is there a light in the way? Ooh, it's really close. There isn't a light in the way though. I think we're gonna be putting it right here. We have a wind sensor. What is this? A compass? Hold on a second. Maybe this shouldn't be facing. Oh, it's a clock. Okay, I guess, sure. Well, for some reason, we also have a clock on the top of the boat if anybody's out here and they're wondering what time it is. I'm not gonna say that's not useful, but let's go ahead. All right, now that that's done, the next thing on our list is actually like battery stuff. So we need to grab a battery for this thing. This needs to be in a good spot because this thing might get really beaten up out there. We can't have the battery exploding on us. So this is the escape pod right here. As we know, this is reserved for the escape pod. We're going to be trying to stuff it. Oh, well, I made that quite easy. I don't think we need batteries anymore. Okay, I believe everything in the boat has electricity. No promises. I'm sure we'll definitely feel it if we don't. You know, we better make sure stability has electricity because this thing without stability would be a little bit rough here. I think we got everything. Hold on, what's down here? Are these just pivots? Okay, yes, we do have everything, I believe. Yep. Okay, so we have these three main batteries here. Now we need to talk about backup batteries. Probably just one of these would be fine for a backup. So these are at the back of the boat. We're going to do the backup battery in the front just in case the back gets destroyed or vice versa here. Oh, look, we got a lovely place right behind the grand TV here for a backup battery. And for the backup battery, we're going to be placing it right under this panel here. And then we're going to make it red because red seems like a backup battery color. Electrical A will go to that one. Electrical B will connect directly back up to the main battery. I think that's how you want to do it at least. Well, that should work. That's our backup battery, y'all. And I believe the last thing, or one of the last things we need to add today is an actual ballast tank. So a lot of you guys were requesting that. I definitely agree with this. Looking inside, we really don't have much room for a ballast tank. And if anything, it would be in the front. Hold on. Do you think we have enough time to spawn this thing in before the tsunami hits? Okay, we're going to try it. I need to see how high this thing's floating in certain parts. So let's see. Is the back sinking? A little bit. I don't know. Which part do you guys think needs the ballast? Okay, we need to hurry up. I don't know really. I'd say the front probably needs it because everything's in the back. Like, I'm not even kidding. We have our fuel back here. We have our engines. We have part of an active stabilizer. This giant radar on the top. Okay, yeah, we're gonna be doing the front here. That's just kind of would make some more sense. Okay, so we're not gonna totally fill the entire front section here. We're gonna probably block it off here because we don't need the entire front section filling with water. Because as we saw when we spawned it in, it really wasn't bad how it was. So we don't want to be doing all this extra stuff if it's not even necessary. So we're gonna be building the exterior of the ballast tank hull, we'll just say. All right, so we got one right there. Then we're gonna have a center divider in between the two, so we can either fill the left or the right depending on if we want water in either one. So let's see, where should we have these pumps at? We got a little bit of room on this side and a little bit more room on this side. Okay, perfect. And we got two giant pumps right here that'll pump in water. And oh geez, I just realized we need stuff to pump out the water. Okay, well, we'll probably do that on the other side here, but we're gonna be putting a porch right here and another fluid pump on this side to actually pump it out here. Is this gonna be an issue? Oh, it might be an issue. Yeah, this is getting really close. And now what we do, we just dig directly down in the boat. So we're gonna be grabbing an enclosed pipe here straight. Is that it right there? Yes, we want an enclosed pipe so it doesn't leak the entire boat out when we sink. You know, maybe some of you want that, but we're gonna be putting this piping system here and then putting a fluid port at the end like so. And then we're gonna blend it in here so it doesn't look like it's just totally out of the ordinary. Okay, there we go. That doesn't look bad. Let's work on the next one off screen here. Alrighty, we got all that done. Now we need the ballast control. So the operator person is going to be right here. They're going to be in charge of filling and draining the ballast. So there's going to be a lot of like blue key buttons here that they will be twisting if we can get this right. There we go. So we're going to have 4 vertical buttons going vertical, obviously. And then we're going to have 2 dials, which will say how much water we have in each tank. So let's type in dials here. And this is going to be our basically water sensor. And it'll tell us if we need water in the tank or not really. All right, we got the ballast done. The next thing we need is navigational lights. I think that's actually it for this thing. Navigational lights, is that the last thing we actually ever need to add? Oh, geez, that was a really good series. And we're going to be making number 3 here be nav lights. It's going to be toggle. So let's go to number 3 here, and then control there. And then we have 2 on the bow section here. 1, 2. And do I have these lights right? Some boater, let me know down in the comments, because I have no idea. These just might be totally wrong. I think we are ready to launch this thing. Add a tsunami here. We might even just be complete with this thing. Oh, wait, hold on. I forgot something. There we go. Now we're done. What I had to do is make sure this monitor thing actually curved here. We are, I think, done with this thing. Let's go ahead and spawn this thing in and test it against this tsunami here. So let's go in the interior here. I forgot how to turn on the lights. Oh, geez. Okay, it's back up. The monitor's having some issues. It's fine. Let's turn on systems. Looks like it works. Great. Not really. It's not working. All right, we got it spawned in here. We're going to go ahead and start all engines up. So those are starting and start. Oh, systems. Yep. All right, we got our long range radar on. It doesn't let me click it. Okay, there's something wrong with that, but that's fine. Here we go, y'all. Oh, geez. Hold on a second. That actually looks really sick. Look at the radar spinning. Oh my gosh. Honestly, I think we can track down about anything here. We're going to start rising the tsunami right now. Oh man, the radar is going crazy. Hopefully it's waterproof. Honestly, it does look quite waterproof, but hold on. This actually isn't bad. We're in the tsunami. There's no water in here, right? Ooh, I just saw like underwater there. Okay. Not bad. Let's see if we can survive this landing here. And we have crash landed. All right. The radar is working great too. We're just swinging along. Oh, wow. This is actually really awesome, y'all. I don't know what we should add next though. And big shout out to these 3 subscribers on the screen right here. And let me know what we should add next down in the comments.